Hey guys, welcome back to our channel and thank you for watching our next video. So you've watched videos where we were in various parts of Europe this fall, and today I want to share with you what our costs were for the airline flights and hotels versus what it really would have cost if we hadn't used travel hacks and points. What would this trip have cost us in cash versus what did we actually pay for this trip? The total cost for this trip was $8,276 in cash, but that's not what we paid. We only paid $4,513 for this trip. That's a total savings of $4,213. And we were able to do this by using points as well as cash to pay for our flights and our hotels. And I know you may be thinking, I don't want you to cut the video off and think, well, I don't want to listen to this because I don't have that many points, or I don't know how to do that. But what we want to do is teach you and show you how you can do it, how you can earn a significant amount of points in a relatively short amount of time. Derek and I have been able to amass about 500,000 points in less than a year's time using travel hacks and credit cards. So there is a way that you can accomplish it as well. If you're interested in finding out more about how to do that, leave us a comment at the end of this video. And if we have enough interest, then we are going to put together a video where we give you a lot more information and details about how you can also do the same things that we did. So let's break down our costs. So our flights were from Huntsville, Alabama, which is our home base. We went to Rome, and then we flew back from Split to Amsterdam to Huntsville to get back home. Our trip from Huntsville to Rome cost us a total of 39,000 points and $366. Now, if we had paid all cash for the flight from Huntsville to Rome, it would have cost us $2,842 in cash. So instead of paying $2,800, we paid $366 and used 39,000 points. That's crazy, but it worked. And coming back home from Amsterdam to Huntsville, we spent 75,000 points and $503. If we had paid cash for that flight from Amsterdam to Huntsville, it would have cost us $2,278. $2,200 versus $500 and 75,000 points. You can't beat that. Now, you will probably think about, well, why did they have to pay so many more points coming back? Because we did only spend 39,000 going, but we had to spend 75,000 coming back. And that's because typically when you use points, a flight coming back into the United States from another country tends to be more expensive. You also might ask yourself, well, why do they have to pay any cash at all? The cash that we pay covers the taxes and the fees. When you use points to purchase airline flights, you are still responsible for paying for the taxes and the fees out of your own money, no matter what. So you can't get away with paying no money at all, but you can significantly reduce the amount of money you pay. Now, I also will share with you, because we did have some additional flights that got us from Barcelona when we disembarked from our cruise over to Amsterdam, and from Amsterdam to Split. So from Barcelona to Amsterdam, we spent $276 for the two of us. Pretty cheap, not bad at all. And then for round trip tickets from Amsterdam to Split and Split back to Amsterdam, it was a total of $662 for the two of us. So we spent $900, and that money was just traveling within Europe itself. Our total cost for all flights for the trip, $1,775, along with 141,000 points, versus the cost for all of the flights in cash only, $5,900. Y'all, that's crazy. $6,000 if we had paid cash, but we only paid $1,800 in addition to using 114,000 points. That's a total savings of $4,213. You cannot beat that. That's awesome. The next thing I'm going to just go over with you quickly, just in case you want to have an idea of our lodging costs. So while we were in Rome, you can see the hotel that we stayed in, Argentina Residential Style Hotel, and we spent $751 for 2 nights. In Amsterdam, we spent $1,000 for 3 nights. Both of those hotel stays did include breakfast in them, and we did choose a rate that included breakfast. Breakfast was not free, but you can always choose a rate that allows you to have access to their morning breakfast buffet, which is a real deal because the breakfast buffets are really nice, and I think you saw that one in the video about Rome. When we were in Split, we stayed in an Airbnb, which was absolutely gorgeous. And that was a super great deal because we only spent $944 for 6 nights. When we got back to Amsterdam after we had been in Split, we did use points there. We used 10,000 points to stay overnight. We couldn't get our flights to work out to where we flew directly from Split all the way back to Huntsville, all in a single day. So we decided to fly back to Amsterdam from Split, spend the night, and then get up the next day and complete our travels. And then once we were able to get to Atlanta, we did have about a 6 to 7 hour layover in Atlanta. And we decided after having traveled all the way from Europe and been on a plane for 8 or 9 hours, we would be tired, and we wanted to just get a hotel room where we could chill for a minute, get a bite to eat, get a nap, and just relax. And so there we used 5,000 points to stay at the Hyatt Atlanta North near the airport. So for our lodging, we spent $2,737 and a total of 15,000 points. If you're thinking, again, I just want to emphasize, if you're thinking there's no way I can do this because I don't have nearly that many points, I promise you, you can do it too. And we will help you understand and learn how to do the same thing that we're doing. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you're interested in an additional video that goes into a lot more detail, and we would love to put that together for you. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate your support. Peace out.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe.